Hello my lovelies, it's Dani here, and today in this video we're going to be talking about a topic that a lot of my family, friends, clients, loads of people ask me about when they're about to start their fitness journey after a long period of time without really moving, without really controlling what they're eating, and kind of seeing a change in their bodies that they want to kind of like reset and go back to where they were. So I'm going to take this opportunity and guide you through a couple of tips or things that I recommend you to do to actually start your fitness journey on the right foot and not just stop it after a month or two because you just got tired and unmotivated and you can't deal with it anymore. So the first topic I want to talk about is the topic of food, because it's the winter. We all know in the winter we all just want to eat cozy food, and normally a lot of that food isn't the healthiest option that you can choose. And I myself, for example, get really hungry during the winter for no reason. Exercising, not exercising, doesn't matter. I want to eat and eat and eat. And you can easily get into that habit, and it's really hard to get out of it if you actually go a bit too deep into it. So I think one of the things that I would recommend you is first, start decreasing your portions if you feel like you're eating a lot. For example, for me, during Christmas, I ate a lot, like we all do. We all do eat more during Christmas. And so I started getting into that pattern of just eating loads after Christmas and just continuing with those amounts because I'm cold and I just want, to be full and cozy the whole day. And it's just a matter of looking at the plate and being, okay, if I eat all this, I'm going to be really full. So if I eat a little bit less, I'm going to still be all right. I'm not saying cut your portions by half, because then you will start doing that. You will get really hungry. You will get really stressed. I get hungry, like proper hungry. So for me, it's not an option to just, there are people who can do it. And if you can't do it and you feel like you need to, then go for it. But I'm not saying starve yourself. I'm saying just start decreasing your portions again to acceptable portions that will go with the amount of movement you're like performing, the amount of exercise you're doing, how much you're moving apart from exercising during the day, and how many calories you'll be, or like energy, how much energy you're going to be spending compared to that amount of food or that amount of energy that you're going to be putting into your body, so that we can start that journey in which you're going to be seeing your weight a little bit more under control. You're going to start feeling in better shape just by doing small changes to your diet. Second is the type of food you're eating, okay? That is basic and like super important, together with the portions, obviously. But the healthier you eat, the more you're going to be able to eat without, having to count your calories or like be controlling your portions loads, okay? So if you got used to just ordering a lot of delivery because lockdown, and you don't want to cook, or you don't really know how to cook a lot, then try and start changing those habits and try and start maybe learning how to cook a little bit. Simple meals. You don't need to, you need to be master chef here. But simple meals that include vegetables, that include protein. So with protein, I mean eggs, chicken, fish, pork, beef. If you don't eat any of that, you can get it out of tofu or like other vegetable or plant-based proteins, if you're vegetarian, vegan, or you just don't like meat in general. But there are so many options on the internet and so many easy recipes, so many books of like recipes in 15 minutes, 10 minutes, like with 5 ingredients. I've seen loads of things around that you can actually really use to change those habits, because delivery food, even though they may sell it to you as like, there might be healthy options, they will never be as healthy as you preparing a meal in your house, because you have control of what oils you're using to cook, what oils or what, type of fat you're using to cook, what like raw materials you're using, what vegetables, what meat, the quality of the food has a big impact in how it's going to affect your body. So changing those habits will also help you change your body little by little, okay? Second topic I want to talk about is exercise and movement, okay? That is basic, guys. That is so important just in general, and not only for your physical health but also for your mental health. It is going to help you so much with your mood. And I know lockdown is being very difficult for all of us, me included, my boyfriend included, like my family, everyone. It's affecting us all in so many different ways, mentally, physically, financially. Just it is frustrating, and it's very frustrating time. So I think movement and exercise will help a lot with you feeling better with yourself and feeling like you're actually doing something for yourself and caring about yourself, taking care of yourself, which will help loads mentally. And you get the bonus that by moving and by actually exercising, you will get a lot of physical advantages for that too. So if you haven't exercised for a long time, and that is very normal, all my clients, they hadn't exercised for almost the whole of 2020 since lockdown started, because what are you gonna do in the house? You do a couple of workouts. If you don't have any equipment, you just lose motivation very, very fast. And I understand that. But there is a way out, and it's by starting to actually exercise and focus on it. Make it a habit, okay? And a habit is not made in 3 days. So for 3 days that you exercise, it won't become a habit, and it will be very easy for you to just, quit. After 3 days, you're like, I don't like this workout, or I'm not liking these workouts, and I'm just gonna, bye. You build a habit in around 2 or 3 weeks, okay? So you gotta just keep going. And the important thing is that you actually find workouts or exercise that you actually enjoy. That is the most important thing, guys, okay? That you enjoy and that actually fits with your goals and what you want to achieve for your body and for your mental health, okay? I'm not saying we all have to do weights. I love doing weights. I love doing squats, deadlifts, just lunges, movements that a lot of people that I know hate. My sister, for example, she doesn't like it at all. And so she will never want to do workouts if she's forced to do that type of exercise. She loves yoga, so she does yoga every day, and it works very well for her. So you find whatever you like. You like boxing? Amazing. Then start trying to do a little bit of cardio boxing. YouTube has loads of content, me including, trying to put workouts out. For me, it will be more, weights based or body weight based, but it will be more kind of traditional gym stuff. But you will, for whatever you want, you will find videos of people actually providing good content on the internet, or you have a million apps, a million things. If you want to do weights, obviously, self-promotion, just give me a shout, and we can see how we can help you and how we can work together towards wherever you are in the world, towards getting you healthier and happier, basically. But very important for you to actually choose and select something that you actually enjoy doing and stick into it for 3 weeks. Yeah, so you can be tired, you can be angry, or not in the mood. Just start, and don't start, you don't need to start with an hour exercise every day and just high intensity and CrossFit and woo, crazy stuff, because you might hurt yourself. You might actually end up injuring yourself. So you have to start slowly and be patient with yourself, and realize that it's not going to come from one day to the next one, all your progress, okay? Progress with movement, with the, with the quality of how you're going to move, with the results you're going to be getting. So start with half an hour workouts. Don't do 10-minute workouts, don't do 15-minute workouts, If you do 15-minute workouts from different people, just put them together, put a couple together, 2 or 3, so you can actually end up doing a half an hour workout. Also do a warm-up always. That's clearly very important, warm up and cool down. But the workout itself, just do a half an hour workout, give it a try, start trying it, and get your body used to moving. Don't exceed yourself, but at the same time, don't give up on movement. And the last topic I want to talk about is how to actually stay motivated and stay, keep it up, keep it going, and not give up because you're not seeing your results, ASAP after a week of actually starting to change your habits and get good habits. Motivation wise, I think you just have to talk yourself through it. Okay, your brain is really mean sometimes. Your brain is really controlling, and you have a little monkey talking to you in your brain and saying, "Oh my God, I'm so tired," and like, "Oh, I can't be bothered," like lockdown, whatever. I'm so angry about this, and just your brain can sometimes be a little bit stubborn in that sense. So I think it's very important for you to learn how to talk to yourself through it and be like, okay, yeah, I understand, like don't dismiss your thoughts. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what, like, because that's not healthy either. But you do gotta talk to yourself and reason with your little chimp or monkey that you have in your head and be like, okay, I understand, you're angry, you're upset about this lockdown, you're upset you can't go to the gym, you're upset you can't properly start your fitness journey in 2021 as you wanted it to, but you can start doing things. So you just gotta talk yourself through what things you can actually do and what things you will be able to achieve just in the house, or if you're not in the house, just out of the house. If you have access to a gym, if you have access to everything, then good for you, and that's gonna help you even more. But even then, if you don't find the motivation to actually go to the gym, to actually really make these changes, and you just keep talking yourself out of it, you gotta sit down. And if it's useful for you, and I know you may think, oh, this is a bit ridiculous, but it's not. Believe me, it helps. Sit down and write down what you're thinking, and write down how you're kind of not telling yourself off, because don't do that, because that's mean. Just what is the reasoning behind that? Think about it. Can you do anything to solve it, or is it out of your hands? Okay, so just think about what things you can, tackle, what things that you're doing that you don't like or that you want to change, you can directly tackle, and which ones don't depend on you, and what can you do kind of like to as an alternative to solve it. So I'm going to give you an example. So I'm really frustrated. I can't go to the gym, and I don't want to exercise in the house because I can't go to the gym, and I like, heavier weights, and I like, having this space, and I like having the machines, and 10 kilos is not enough to do a glute bridge. And, my brain just starts, it can't just start going like, no, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, this is not enough, the weights I have here are not enough, I don't have enough equipment, I'm not going to exercise, this is a waste of time. All those things go through my brain. And so what I have to do is I have to sit down. You don't necessarily need to write it, but writing for me helps, because I just write my thoughts, and it's just clearly because I can see them, and I can see them in a piece of paper reflected. But okay, so yeah, 10 kilos isn't enough for a glute bridge, but okay, well, maybe then challenge yourself and do 30 or 40 reps, basically. Yeah, but really? Yes, really, yes. The equipment that I have is not enough. Well, I mean, it is enough. Yeah, you don't need a bunch of equipment to do creative workouts. You know what you're doing, Dani. Like everything you've learned, how to actually take advantage of all this material and make the most out of it. Yeah, but I'm like, it's a waste of time. I'm too tired. I prefer to just be working on whatever other thing. Well, yes, but you also need to take time for yourself. So it's just a matter of kind of not contradicting yourself, but making yourself see what the reality is, and how, Dani, you can't do anything about this situation. I understand you're angry because of it, but you can't do anything right now about it because it doesn't depend on you. I can't go and just open the gym, with a key or whatever. And so just make the most out of it. Don't lose motivation. Just, with food, just see it as try and make meals that you actually enjoy, it doesn't need to be a massive change. You don't need to eat just vegetables and chicken. I'm not saying that. Just try and experiment with meals that you enjoy, and just keep it light, keep it simple, in the sense that don't overcomplicate it to make it extremely healthy, or just don't just eat lettuce also, please. Don't go into these extreme diets. It's not healthy. You gotta change your habits in a paced way so that you can actually see results without the adverse health problems that these extreme diets or like extreme changes to your habits, your eating habits and your movement habits can cause. Okay, and yeah, this is it for the video, guys. If you need any other help, if you want to talk, I'm here. Don't forget to leave a comment below if you have any other questions, any other concerns, any other topics you want me to talk about. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more of these videos, workout videos, tutorial videos, more of these motivational and kind of me giving you my advice on how I think you should tackle a lot of the things that we're going through. I know it's a really difficult time, but I'm here to help. So exactly, don't forget to give a comment down below with any concerns that you have. Give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and I think I went a little bit overboard with the video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.